What's up, y'all? It's man ES the Herman Star back again with another video, and I'm here to do the general read for the sign of Libra. So if you have Libra on your chart, sun, the moon, or rising, this is for you. What's going on? Let's get you a good shuffle. Let's get it started. Alright. So if you would like a personal read, you are able to book that by sending me an email. You can find my email in the description box of this video and every video, of course. Just know that there are scammers in this community, so just be mindful. Watch out. I would never, ever reach out to you asking you if you want a reading. That's a scam. You have to reach out to me if you want that reading. Speaking of watching out, okay. You start off with, and by the way, before I even pick up this card, the last video I did, if it's that camera angle, the last video I did, yesterday's video, I mean not yesterday's, the video I just recorded and uploaded, is going to, like I said, I feel like that energy is going to be very much in the readings for everybody for the rest of the year. Okay, now I am going to take the holiday week off for next week, as in Thanksgiving, so you will not get a reading from me. No one will get a reading from me next weekend, but I'll return back the following week end, of course. So just a heads up for those who might be wondering, but I feel as though the energy in general is going to be present for the rest of the year. Again, if you want an elaboration on what I mean by that, go watch that video that I just uploaded. Okay, we start off with the Devil card. Had to cover, you know, the bodies down there because they naked, but this is essentially oppression, you know, addiction in a bad way as well. And I feel as though this probably has to do with your addiction to people pleasing, overworking yourself, in a sense that it's obviously not good for you. It's not good for your mental health. It could have some implications on your physical health as well. You just going above and beyond for somebody or some people that don't necessarily deserve it, you know. Especially during the holiday season where, you know, people are obviously they're around family. I won't say obviously, that's shouldn't be obvious, but it's not obvious for, you know, a number of people. Some people don't spend time with their family during any season for whatever reasons, right? But during holiday season, it could be a thing where there's a Libra out there where you're trying to impress people who you know, don't shoot the messenger. The card showed up, but people who are the devil in your life, whether they're family or not, you know. These people don't necessarily have your best interests at heart. Now, again, if it's a family situation, I know how hard it is to not view them, or at least accept the truth about them. I won't even say if they're like devilish. They are the devil. They might have devilish ways. They might have aspects about them that's not necessarily what one would call good qualities in a person. But, you know, as someone who has struggled to acknowledge these things about my own family members, I understand the struggle of acknowledging devilish ways, you know, in somebody else that you grew up with, somebody that you love, somebody that, you know, for the longest you obviously thought the total opposite, or you never thought that, you know, whatever these devilish traits of theirs would ever show up, at least in them, right? Now, I'm not saying cut these people off, because, you know, this is your last card, but I'm gonna pick it up next anyways. You have the Queen of Swords here, and it's in this position as in reverse because this is somebody who isn't necessarily you know, being in the decision they're not thinking with a clear mind, essentially. As I struggle to say that. But yeah, like you're being very, you know, spiteful, pessimistic, and I feel as though, again, you are in that mode because you're being controlled by people that aren't necessarily, or you feel, let me put it that way. Because these people, at the end of the day, they might make you feel a certain way, but if you continue to act on things, like if you continue to do the most, essentially burn out, do the most, this is your second card, the Ten of Wands in reverse. But if you continue to essentially just do things for people, family or not, whatever their title is to you, because you feel as though you have to, at the end of the day, you're necessarily the devil in that situation. Granted, those people, if they're using you, if they're making you feel like you have to do these things, you don't necessarily have to. And once you realize how much more control you have over just what you do in life, how much more control you have over your life in general, when it comes to devilish people, family or not, in your life, you will then be able to see things with a clear mind, like the Queen of Swords upright. You know, you are able to set those boundaries with these people and say, no, I'm not going to do all this extra shit you want me to do. I don't care if I'm your son. I don't care if I'm your grandchild, your niece, nephew, cousin, brother, sister, whoever. What you're asking is too much of me to carry this load on my own. Now, if I'm going to get some help, maybe I'll be more open to doing my part if there's going to be some help. But if I'm the only one doing it, no. Like there's got to be a boundary that needs to be set here. You know, so in regards to the message that I was stating earlier, again with the other video that I just did, focusing on like what you can control is going to be a key part in our happiness and how we navigate for, I said in the video at least, because that was the message I was getting for the rest of 2024. But you can apply that any time of the year, any year, to be honest with you. And it's something that we all should apply any time of year. You know, not just toward the end of a year, the last few weeks of a year, the last 2 months of a year, any time of the year. So, to me, honestly, my advice for you is to speak up and set boundaries, even if it's with family. Again, not saying you have a devilish family, but it could be a situation to where you grew up in a household where the elders are always on some you do as I say, and you're an adult now. Hopefully, because I only want adults watching my videos, but you're an adult now. So you're able and capable of making your own decisions. And if they don't like it, the other adults, whether they be your peers, whether they be your elders, if they don't like it, so be it, Libra. So be it. You know, they don't have to like it, but there should be boundaries that set in respect there to where you all can still come together as a family if this is a situation that I'm describing and everybody's boundaries are respected. I'm not saying go ahead and disrespect them for disrespecting you or whatever, or start crossing their boundaries because they cross yours. No, simply just set yours and let it be known. Don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know the people in your life. I'm not going to pull a card just to see what's what. But I think setting those boundaries is a great start. It's a great start. Also with this, again, with the whole Ten of Wands things, if you, again, if you're able to let them know, like, listen, this thing you want me to do, I am willing to do it, just not by myself. I'm going to need help from all the other people here, from, my peers here, or, brothers, sisters, cousins. It ain't just going to be all up on me. That could help out as well, or at least, again, it is you setting a standard of what you will and you won't allow to happen, even from family. And these are things that are important to do. People get this idea that setting boundaries is always meant to keep people out. It's usually just, it's, for lack of a better term, it's pretty much just like a guidebook on how people should, react with you. So, hopefully this helps out, but this is what I have for you today, Libra. Okay? Yeah. But no, if you would like a personal read, you're able to book that by sending me an email. Once again, you can find my email in the description box of this video and every video here. I would not reach out to you. Therefore, if someone is reaching out to you claiming to be me, it is not me. It is a scam. So, be mindful of that. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for trusting me for being one of your intuitive readers for today. If you got anything of value from this video, please hit that like, share, subscribe, comment below how this fits if it doesn't, or if you just simply want to say hi, wish me happy holidays or whatever, that'd be great as well. All of that is greatly appreciated. I would never tell you not to comment anything positive, so go right ahead. All right, until next time, until next video, y'all be safe out there. Y'all enjoy your days, and you see me when you see me. Peace out.